What's up, guys? AXIOS back with a different video than what I usually do. A couple weeks ago, I asked you in Discord and on YouTube to send me questions you've been wanting to ask. Could be based on anything. Games, real life, anything like that. I said there was no limit to what you had to ask. Knowing my community, I should, know them better for some of the questions, but you get what you get, I guess. And so today I'm going to be answering those questions, and in the future, if you guys want to ask questions, you can either comment in the video below or go to my Discord. It'll be linked in the description, and ask me in Discord. I have a full-on channel for that, because I'd like to do more. I'd like to make this a series, if possible, if I keep getting questions. So, without further ado, I'm just going to jump straight into it with the first question from Reaper in my Discord. And his question is, what's your social security number? Yeah, I should have put some sort of limit, but I know in my community, you guys will just go find a loophole around it. But my social security number, 0032. You're welcome. That's my social security number. Use it if you want. I promise you I got like $10 in my bank account, so do with that as you will. You wouldn't buy a Blitz pack while you're at it. Question number 2 through 5, 6, I don't even know, is from one of my mods, Delicate, in Discord. And his first question is, how excited are you for the Helldivers 2 and Halo crossover? Now, by the time I'm making this video, because I procrastinate, the crossover's already out. But it looks sick, and I'm happy, and I'm also mad. I'm happy that Halo's getting noticed elsewhere, but at the same time, I feel like every other game's getting more Halo content than Halo itself. And I feel like Halo Studios 343, whatever you want to call them, is kind of just sticking with books right now. But yeah, it's kind of depressing, but that's my thoughts. I'm happy for it. I am excited, and I want to try it out if I have the time to. His second question is, how much longer do you think Halo Wars 2 will survive? It's holding strong, honestly. And then with mods like Project Nuphilion, Hollow Wars, and then Black and Fans mods, like the community, whether it's vanilla or modded, it's still there. And I really don't have a hard time finding matches in vanilla either, which is really nice. But what these modders are doing, QT Thrower, Miller, and Black and Fan doing for the community, it's really bringing us together, which I love. His third question is, do you think Halo will fuck up their next game? Yes. Yes. I hope not, but yeah, as much as I have hope, they're gonna fuck it up. That's that. Like, there's no, I can't even, like, they're gonna do some dumb shit. But this final question, which is I'm gonna do as a two-parter, is what are your thoughts on $75 games or $25 DLCs? I think it's fucking stupid, but that's what you have when you have inflation. It's a digital game. They make enough off it already. I liked when games were $60. But $75 for the basic, it's starting to get expensive for games. That's why I stick with Halo Wars, because I already have the shit, and I don't have to pay for it ever again. And it's content, so. Same with $25 DLCs, I think those are stupid. I liked when games had maybe $10 DLCs, and you actually got shit. But now, like, today's games, they lack content in the beginning, and then they sell separate, instead of back in the day where there was a full game back in the day, and then you were getting add-ons. So, like, back in the day, I'll use, like, the whole hamburger, cheeseburger scenario. Back in the day, you just get a full-on cheeseburger, and then the fries were separate, which is the DLC in this case. But now in today's games, you gotta pay for the lettuce, you gotta pay for the patty, you gotta pay for the top bun. Like, they just nickel and dime you. And, yeah, it's just not good. I think it's shitty, but you do what you gotta do, I guess. Make money in life. Alright, next question is by another one of my moderators, Mr. Dr. 87. And he said these are the questions of all time, which he was referring to Delicate's wonderful questions. But his question is, what are your opinions on JG Fox saying that Halo Wars 3 is coming out in February? Now, I can't say I did a full depth research, but I did do some research and I couldn't find anything. I know a while ago, probably over a year ago, they were talking about doing a new RTS game along with a couple other new Halo games in the works. And, I mean, the other Halo games are being announced in October. So, would it be wrong to think that Halo Wars 3 is coming out in February? I don't know. But, as much as I want to get my hopes up, I'm not going to get them up, and I'm going to say it's not happening. Even though there are some things, but I also can't find the, like, article from 343 saying that, like, mentioning the games. I can't find it anywhere anymore. For the longest time I was out there, and I can't find anything, which kind of sucks. Because everyone thinks I'm crazy when I say that, but I promise you, I saw it. It was read out there that there was a new RTS. Whether it was Halo Wars 3 or not, there was a new RTS coming out. One can only hope, I guess. Next question is also from Discord by Roar of the Jungle Dragon, and he says, what is your favorite question you have been asked in this Q&A? Probably none. Surprisingly, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It might be, we'll say it's the next question, which is by NinjaPon9831. And he says, who's your favorite leader in unit? Favorite leader right off the bat? Yap Yap. No other choice. Don't even have to think about it. Yap Yap. He's funny. I am the king of Yap Yap, as many of you know if you watch my previous videos. I know. Bow down to King of Yap Yap here. I like his spam. You know, he's good all around, especially like late game. The only kind of bad thing about him is early game rush, unless you go choppers. But even then, if you get enough heavy grunts, you're pretty good against flamethrowers and shit. As for the unit, I've been in love with Colossus for a very long time. When the game first came out, Grizzlies were my favorite unit, but they kind of suck now, and Colossus took over. So my favorite unit is, I gotta say, Colossus. Although, design-wise and uniqueness, I gotta go with Goliaths. Because imagine seeing those in an actual Halo game. That'd be scary. And I think they're so cool and how, like, they're built and stuff. Like, they're super simple. They just got the Lekolo worms. But there's massive creatures. So I think design-wise, it's a Goliath. But, like, actual unit in-game, Colossus with their range and damage. Final question is also from YouTube, and it's from Emmy5755. And Emmy asks, if you had to completely obliterate Andy or Ed, who would you choose, and would you hesitate? Now, I don't know if they are talking about in-game or in real life, so I'm just going to go on the safe side and say in-game, Andy, 100%. Andy, the amount of games I have played against Andy, and he's pissed me off because of what he does and how he does it. Yeah, Andy. And it's all for love, you know, love and fun, because we've obviously recorded together a couple times and he's a real nice guy, but some of his cringe, it's like, how does he get away with this shit, you know? Like, I don't understand. No hesitation, Andy. Ed, on the other hand, I would love to play with Ed. Haven't had the chance to play with him. Seems like a really cool guy, but yeah, definitely Andy. Love you, Andy. Sorry, but I definitely have to obliterate you. Alright, guys, that's all the questions I was able to get. So I'm hoping in the future I get more questions, make it longer, make it a series. So if you guys have any questions to ask, answer down below, and I'll do my best to answer them in the next video. Join the Discord. Plug in right here. Discord right in the description. So we can do tournaments. I've been hosting community game nights on Halo Wars 2. And I just previously did one on Halo Master Chief Collection. I stream on Twitch. But come join. Come talk. Find players. Because there's always people in my Discord looking to play, so why not, you know? Make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys like the video, and hope to see you guys real soon. Peace.